DDLC mod part 5. Title's good. Game name's good. So, where were we? 2056, 2102, 2048, this one. We just started Act 4 the last time we finished off Part 4 of me playing DDLC Salvation. Welcome back to the stream, Galaxy Girl. And welcome back, Physicist. So I feel like this mod's just gonna be done, like, very soon. In fact, I thought it was just gonna end at the end of Act 3, but no, there's an Act 4. How big is this mod, anyway? Still probably not as big as New Eyes, but... this has been a pretty long mod so far. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my good friend and neighbor since childhood, and girlfriend now for 4 months. We have the kind of bond that you wouldn't see yourself making today, but it all works out because you've known each other for so long. She used to oversleep every day and I got tired of waiting up for her, but now we walk to school every morning. Okay, I was not expecting Sayori to dress up like this. Okay, she still has, like... well, they look like her shorts, but obviously she's not gonna wear shorts when it's snowing. Oh, it looks so cute with the prosthetic antlers on. She's not wrong. Even the air around us seems to be crystallizing under the low temperatures. It's been a few weeks since the incident, and things have finally been looking up for us. Yeah, you said it, Sayori. I guess I'm shivering while I'm talking. Sayori and I continue walking through the snow. She stops and sticks her tongue out. What are you doing? I'm catching some snowflakes. You should try it. It's fun. I thought she was just gonna try and put her tongue on a stop sign or something like that and get it stuck, or like anything metal. Like your tongue gets stuck and like... I still remember that one scene in Epic Movie that kind of gave me like squick just looking at it. Like one of the characters gets her tongue stuck on like a metal signpost. She tries to just like chop it off with an axe just to get unstuck. Yeah, it's this absolutely insane and stupid parody movie, essentially, that I'm talking about here. It's either the best or the worst thing that's ever happened. Sayori opens her mouth wide and starts catching snowflakes. I look up at the sky and let the cold snow touch my skin. Nope, not doing it. No way. When I look back down, I notice Sayori staring at the ground curiously. The hell is she planning now? She gives me one small glance before bending down, forming a snowball, and... oh crap. Well, Epic Movie... it mostly parodied, like, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and Da Vinci Code. I mean, Silas was one of the main antagonists in that movie, the guy that self-flagellates in Da Vinci Code. The guy with the white skin. Like, the really pale skin, that guy in the black robe. Yeah, him. I dare you to hit me, Level Engine. Do your worst. Without thinking, I quickly take some snow and mush it into ball form. Sayori tries desperately to get away, only to be hit right on her back. Oh, ah! Sayori falls over face first into the icy snow. Oh crap, Sayori, are you okay? I rush over and help Sayori up. Her face is red from the fall and the cold ice all over her face. I gently brush small bits of snow away from her face and make sure she doesn't have any cuts or bruises. Gee, Sayori, I'm sorry, I threw it a little too hard, didn't I? It's okay, I'm feeling warm now. Sayori gets closer to me and wraps her arms around me. How many times did we hug and kiss in this mod? I mean, it makes sense. Starting to sound like a broken record though, but it makes sense. It's getting pretty cold out there, is it? Indeed. Thank goodness the school has a nice heating system. Monika's in front of the room organizing papers. She seems to be in a much better mood now as opposed to a couple weeks ago. Maybe the holiday spirit is making her happy? Or maybe just actually getting to talk to her friends. Hey, Level Engine. Hey, Sayori. You excited for the holiday? Of course! I love the holidays. Everything is always so cheery and fun. Right? This time of year is absolutely wonderful. No, it's a sort of remix of the main theme of Doki Doki Literature Club, but with just different instruments that I can't tell you the names of like all the instruments just by like listening to them. Sounds like some piano and some... I'm gonna guess that's... No, I don't think it's a clarinet. I mean, yeah, maybe. Don't call me out like that, meanie. I place my hands over my mouth. Sayori bursts out laughing and nearly falls on the floor. Oh, did Level Engine say a good joke? May I hear it? It's not really a joke, but I can come up with something. Okay, so basically, this guy walks into a hospital and up to the front desk. He then walks up to the doctor who gives him the bad news, and finally he goes to the room where his wife is laying on the bed clenching her stomach. What's the bad news? That was the joke. Monica fake laughs in the hopes to make me feel better about my sorry attempt at humor. Well, if it works for Sayori, you better keep her around. Sure, Monica. I sigh in embarrassment and grab Sayori's arm, who is still laughing at my expense. Guys, I'm bored. We should do something fun for once. Well, we could always do poems again. Those get a bit tiring to write every week. I was thinking we'd do a bit of competition. See, I've never really participated in any baking competitions, so I was thinking that you all could be my opponents. Oh, I like that. I bet I can't bake. Me either. How about you all team up? Monica, Yuri, and Sayori against Natsuki. But that's not fair. Actually, I wouldn't mind that. I think I'll be able to take you all on. Haha, tough talk is expected coming from a masterful baker like you. But let's see how well you do. Alright, you're on. Tomorrow we'll have Level Engine judge our cakes. Oh, and let's make them Christmas themed, okay? Alright, we can all bake at Level Engine's house so Natsuki can use mine. Sounds good to me as long as you clean up the mess. Sayori, I don't think. Don't sweat it, Monica, I got this. She doesn't exactly look like she's, quote-unquote, got this. Sayori measures out the cooking oil required for the cake mix. But it seems that she read 1 1/4 rather than reading 1/4 of a cup. Sayori, those are the wrong measurements. Oh poo! Sayori puts her hands over her mouth. Excuse my language. This is hopeless. I can't do anything to help. Now calm down, Yuri. I'm sure we can. I dropped the eggs. That's okay. We can clean it up and get some more. I'm useless. No, you're not. You just have to put your back into it. I forgot to preheat the oven. Uh-oh. Even Monica's looking pretty frustrated. Before I decide to step in and offer help, Monica takes a deep breath and starts speaking softly. Okay, everyone. Let's just all take a minute to calm down. I understand we can't exactly work well together under pressure, but we should all take a step back and deal with our issues one by one. Yeah, teamwork. Right, it probably sounds really corny, but with a bit of teamwork, we can make a cake much better than Natsuki's. You're right, Monica. If we work together, I'm sure we can get things done. Of course. And Yuri? Don't be so hard on yourself. You said yourself that you could be a great baker, you just need to put time into it. And Sayori, try to be more careful about what you do. Think before you act, and you'll be able to get more things done without messing up. That does sound like it would work. Alright then. Well, first, let's get the cake batter ready. Almost as quickly as things fell apart, the three girls are working together flawlessly, laughing and having fun the entire time. At this point, I wasn't allowed to look at what the cake looked like, so I looked away and waited. And waited for them to put it away. Well, we did it, guys. Our uniforms are all messy, but we got it done. I'd say we did an excellent job. Yeah, you bet. Level Engine is going to love our cake. Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Well, before we go, let's all help up clean up Level Engine's kitchen. We left a huge mess. Did it. Did it work? Can you hear me? Yes. And now the music's all sad again? I thought we were on track to have a good ending. Well, let's just see. It's you. Every day has felt like a million years. But now you're here, after everything I've been through. No. After everything I've put them through. Everything I've put you through. I don't deserve to even speak to you right now. Even at this very moment, I'm still forcing you to talk to me, aren't I? Well, I'll give you that choice. So what do you say? Do you want to talk to me? Again, I'm gonna just drop a say so I can see both options. I'll go with no first and then yes. I understand. I'll never forget this moment. I still love you. Goodbye. And if I say yes, I'm guessing we just see a bit of different dialogue. And that doesn't change much, right? A monster like me? I guess I should really take some time to explain myself a little more now that everything's back to normal. I thought you already did explain everything. Oh. What happened after the secret came out? Naturally, everything was pretty awkward. I tried my best to make everything normal again, but it wasn't so easy. Everyone was quiet. Not even Sayori said that much. I tried a poem session too, and I was the only one who ended up writing one. It was like this for a few weeks until Yuri finally spoke to me. I was a bit surprised. I didn't expect someone like Yuri to warm up to me so quickly. That's when the holidays rolled around. The girls talked to me a little more now, but I was still afraid of what they thought of me. I didn't want them to put on some facade just so I could feel better about myself, but I couldn't help but feel that that's what they were doing. Of course, these thoughts disappeared after a little while. Sayori, Yanatsuki, Yuri, and even Level Engine all bought me presents. He bought me a brand new dress to wear out on special occasions. Sayori got me a big fluffy blanket covered with music symbols. Natsuki bought me a coffee mug and a bunch of stickers with cats on them, for some reason. And Yuri got me a book that revolves around existentialism. It's a little funny thinking about it now, but after that moment I thought to myself, maybe living in this world isn't such a bad thing after all. Those horrible noises and horrific images, they're gone now. And now that I'm able to talk to you, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. All because you gave me a second chance. A chance I know I don't deserve, but you gave anyway. I can't thank you enough for that. And now we're here together. Hey, you know, I've always wondered, what is a soul? I've read many books about your world, researched many stories, myths, and religions. I've watched many movies and listened to many songs, yet the idea of a soul always confused me. It measures your worth. Your morality defines your very life and who you are, yet it's invisible, without real physical form. Then I think about all the terrible things I've done, the terrible things I plan to do. Do I even have a soul? If not, how could I ever deserve you? But that's something I have to find out for myself. Even if you don't love me, I'll carry on for you. So, this is what you would call a mod, right? I mean, a mod is short for modification. That would explain my abilities deteriorating over time. The code changed so suddenly, and a mod would be the best explanation. God, if only I realized it sooner. Maybe I would have been more understanding. You really do care for her, don't you? Sayori? She's kind of sweet and probably the nicest girl I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And here I was thinking she was just a generic childhood friend trope. I never realized she had feelings too. I guess if you're playing this right now, you obviously were never interested in me in the first place. I should have just stayed out of it from the start. I should have just disappeared. But I can't shake this feeling that on some crazy notion there are others out there that truly care for me. And that's enough to keep me going. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? It basically means being aware but unable to move and upon falling asleep or waking up. It usually happens when you're passing between sleep and wakefulness. It's terrifying, isn't it? Waking up and realizing you're absolutely defenseless, unable to move, scream, or fight back in any way. Not to mention that you can hallucinate during sleep paralysis as well. Imagine somebody next to you in your bed, yelling at the top of their lungs, or whispering something ever so softly and creepily, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, that's how it felt to be in this world. The nightmares stop now, but I wonder if I'll ever be free one day. Which reminds me, what's it like to be out there in the real world? Even though I'm okay with being here now, I still wonder how it feels to be out there. I know what you might be thinking. Most people would go absolutely insane knowing the world they live in isn't real. But to be fair, that sort of already happened, didn't it? It's hard for me to comprehend it, but I know there's so many more people out there just like you. Living their daily lives, going to work, coming home to family. It's all very fascinating to me. I wonder, if it was possible to bring me out of this world and into yours, how people would react. Would they think I'm some sort of alien? Or maybe some sort of goddess? Personally, I want to be treated like a normal girl. Just like how you're treated most likely. I would love to take in everything about my new reality at my own pace. But it's only a dream for now. Maybe one day. Anyways, I guess I should head back now. I don't want to take up too much of your time. This is a Sayori-focused mod after— She knows! She knows. Wow. Breaking the fourth wall there. Natsuki and the others have laid out their cakes on 2 desks, both covered with an opaque plastic lid. Alright, Level Engine, I'm going to blindfold you now, so you can tell us which cake is the best without any bias. Sounds good to me, I guess. Okay, physicist was talking about feel the power of my magic. In case you were wondering what the hell he's going on about, I actually have it right here. From a game called Dynasty Warriors 3. I don't know what's better about this, the voice acting or the fact that he literally just makes a giant rock appear.
Feel the power of my magic!
No, 2 rocks, but still, it's besides the point.
Magic! Power of... Feel the power of my magic!
That voice crack, though. Magic! Yeah, I know, right? I hear the platters being shuffled around a bit. Now I have no idea which cake I'll be getting fed. I'll just have to choose the best one. Okay, Level Engine, open wide. I do what she says and wait for the fluffy cube of goodness to satisfy all my desires. As soon as I take a bite, my mouth fills with incredible flavor. It almost seems to explode in my mouth each time I chew. The frosting melts away on my tongue as its spongy counterpart takes its place. I'm almost disappointed I have to swallow the piece. I let it aside and prepare myself for the next cake. Okay, here it comes! Sayori places another small piece of cake in my mouth. Holy sweet mother of Christ. The flavor. The texture. This is the best cake I've ever had! I try desperately to hide my reactions, but I can't help myself. I remove the blindfold and wait for my eyes to adjust to the light. Look to the left to see Natsuki's cake, and to the right to see the other. Both seem to be vanilla flavored, covered in smooth strawberry and icing. The second cake wins for sure. Which was... Yuri and the girls' cake won? They made a cake this good? Hooray! You did it, Yuri! Ah, well, I don't deserve all the credit, Sayori. I wouldn't have done it without you and Monica. We did great, guys. See what teamwork can do? Sayori pulls Yuri and Monica in for a hug. Seriously, that cake was killer. You can probably win competitions with that one. The 3 girls start celebrating together, laughing and making jokes. I look over at Natsuki, who is sitting at a desk staring at her cake. Sayori cuts the celebration short and walks over to her desk. Hey Natsuki, it's okay. I'm sure your cake is still really tasty. It's alright. I guess I underestimated how well you 3 could work together. This is all a friendly competition, right? Nice pace to get out-baked for once. Though I'd like to see you try and take me one-on-one. I'm sure you knock everybody out. Well, maybe not Gordon Ramsay. What's so funny? You ready to head out? Can we talk? Sure, what is it? You know, it's hard to forget what Monica did. I don't know if I truly love you. My heart skips a beat. Am I real? I clench my fist in frustration. The anger I felt all those weeks ago comes back to me. This is what Monica did to us. But I relax my hands and grab hers. Sayori looks up at me. I understand how you feel. If I'm honest with myself, I wonder the same thing too. But look around us. Even if this isn't real, I'm glad I can still feel your warm grasp in my hands. And as you said, love can't fix everything, but if that's what gives me meaning, I won't complain about it. Sayori looks into my eyes, full of wonder. She's giving me that same airheaded bubble look she always gives me. Well, let's head out. Sayori grabs onto my blazer and gets close to me. I love you, Level Engine. Thank you for saving me that night. Thank you for always being there for me while I struggle with all of this. Thank you for being my salvation. So I'm gonna guess this is where it ended. This looks like... Well, let's just see. Yep. There it is. There's the ending. Okay, so I think I will have some time for some Castlevania 3 PB attempts. So what are the credits gonna look like? Because yeah, quite a lot of people worked on this. Job well done, guys. Even though I pretty much knew, like, from almost the very beginning that Monica was behind all the crazy shit. And everyone was just so surprised in Act 3, even though, like, I knew it was coming, like, this whole, well, maybe not, like, Monica's suicide attempt, but I knew she was behind, like, all the attempts to just sabotage the other three girls. I knew she was behind it all this time. Even the mod description says, like, Monica's not happy about not being able to change the character codes anymore. Essentially not happy about not having you, instead of, like, you being focused on, like, the other three girls. I mean, play the original game, and, well, of course, you could see, like, Monica trying to do something crazy, but... I mean, just like the original game, she felt remorse for what she did. Except this one was even more long and drawn out. And here they kind of tried to make, like, a happier ending than the original game. Like, quite literally, the original game is like, there can never be happiness in a literature club, so I have to delete the whole thing. So you, as in the real person playing this game, will be happy. So I have to delete the club and everyone in it, including myself. Trapsuki as Natsuki. I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting that just before I go to sleep, most likely. I mean, not too many other things I need to do, like, right now, so I could do that. No, I didn't. I'm just not that good at flipping coins. I'll stop the stream and just take a little break, and then I'll get right back to that. Oh, Blue Dissonance Development also helped out with this mod, as in the guys that made Blue Skies. Another nice mod that... Hoping that gets finished soon, because that looked really promising too, that one. I mean, there's a lot of good mods just coming out of this community. It's just, like, amazing. We've gained and lost a lot of good people along the way, which I can imagine that's why, like, several of the CGs look like completely different people drew them, because that was the case. Like, the team had, like, 5 different artists at one point. So like one CG looks sometimes like nothing like another. I mean, other than that, and just the big reveal not being all that shocking to me, like when it first came out, because I kind of already knew like Monica was up to no good from the very beginning. But still, like everyone else's reactions to it, though, like that was still really emotional. Even though I pretty much knew that Monica was behind pretty much everything of the sort, like Sayori attempting to kill herself, Natsuki's dad, Yuri's cutting, all that stuff. I mean, she was behind all that pretty much in the original game as well. Sayori and Yuri, it was more apparent that she was just trying to make them like less attractive and just hope that the main character would just choose Monica over them, and Monica didn't really mess with Natsuki directly. I think she messed with her dad instead. It's been really a hell of a ride developing this mod. That's Doki Doki Salvation. Gained and lost a lot of good people, but like I couldn't have done this without you all. Whether you liked or hated it, I really appreciate you getting this far. I know it isn't the best mod out there, but I can guarantee many hours of hard work went into this. And if it wasn't for my team and my friends, I would have quit a long time ago. I know there's some weird story elements and different art styles, but I thought it would be a nice way to show all the amazing talents of the DDLC modding community. Lame excuse, I know. This mod is also my goodbye to the DDLC community. I think it's time I left it behind and pursued other interests, but that doesn't mean I hate it by any means. This game will always have a special place in my heart, as all of you guys will. So thank you. Thank you for helping my dream come alive. Thank you for being here for me the whole way through. And thank you for playing Doki Doki Salvation. So long, DDLC. I'll never forget you guys. Sincerely, 12 Giz Guy 6.
Self-voicing enabled.
With a Siri voice.
So there you go. That's Doki Doki Salvation.
Oh wow. The robot's gonna read that letter? Really? Is the robot gonna read some of the credits too? Doesn't look like it. Good.
Help.
No, Siri, I don't need your help. I'm done with this. And yeah, Purist Mod is probably gonna be next with this, right? I mean, I heard a lot of good things about it. I'm not even sure what else to play, so that's probably gonna be the next one I do. Purist Mod. And before I do stop this stream, I remember when Physicist first brought up that clip of "Feel the power of my magic." I just said to him, like, nah, like, Magneto's Welcome to Die was funnier than that, personally. I liked Magneto's better. And yes, someone did say Welcome to Die in one of the X-Men games. What would Die be anyway? If Die was an actual place, what would it be like in Die? Probably really depressing, probably high murder rates, and well, I don't know. Alright, so taking a quick break and then just gonna jump right back on Castlevania 3.